What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trev2323, TREV2323. Subscribe, like, and share. It's February 27th right now, almost boating season. Yeah, right. Look at it out here. Okay, what I wanted to do a video because to wrap your boat or not to wrap your boat, that is the question. Now, this right here is a 16-foot Bayliner Element. It's a little bit wider than standard boat because it's a deck boat. It's an M-hull. This is the first year that I ever wrapped my boat. We had a smaller boat, but I had the canvas for it, so I put the canvas in every winter, put the canvas on top of it, and you know, even as much as you try to prop it up for everything to roll off the canvas, you get the snow, like all the snow I just popped off of that with a broom from underneath. When you get that much weight, you know, you got to push it off. Like in the corner, let me show you over here. In the corner, you get the weight on it and it sags it down. Like this corner right here, there's still a lot of snow, and that's what happens with the canvas. I mean, you get them little pockets, so when you have it professionally wrapped, or if you could wrap it, you don't get those pockets. Everything just rolls completely off. And they had it with low enough that I could fit it in my garage if I was actually going to get it in my garage. But one thing you pay extra for also when you're shrink wrapping a boat is, and I appreciated it that they told me that, was they actually shrink wrap the motor and shrink wrap completely underneath. So no rodents, no nothing. They go all the way. No rodents, no cats, because I had cats before. That I would have to like get on the boat, or in the winter time take the thing off to get the cats out the boat, because I had cats trying to sleep in the boat when it was winter time for the protection. Also with canvas, I mean, this is terrible that I got this here, but I gotta take that inside and I gotta treat it, because the UV rays, see, like it's black but it's turning a little bit colors. The UV from the sun beats up the canvas, so you actually have to treat the canvas, keep treating the canvas to keep it waterproof, and eventually the sun is gonna rip that canvas anyway, so you're gonna need a new one. So yes, you can get canvas a lot cheaper. Now let me tell you this is $11 per foot to wrap. I had it done at Cabela. They did an awesome job. $11 per foot for them to wrap, and I paid extra for them to wrap around the bottom. You pay extra footage for all that to wrap it around the bottom, so it's $11 per foot. But I also paid them, since it was there, they put the stable in there, they ran the motor and everything. And this is one thing also, like if you're putting like them plastic tarps are the worst thing to put on the boat. That's the worst thing to wrap your boat with. These right here is plastic, but they have vents. There's vents on the boat. See the vents? They have vents on the boat. And I took all the cushions out of the boat. All the cushions are out of the boat. There's vents on the boat. Now let me tell you what happens if you put this plastic. This plastic does not breathe at all. It doesn't breathe. And when you have your seats on your boat, with the change in weather, the hot to cold, the hot to cold, the hot to cold, it creates condensation. And that condensation will chew up any of the wood in your boat. So if you leave your seats on there, all the area underneath does not breathe, and it creates condensation. So with these bags right here, I mean with these vents right here, it allows to dry the boat out from the inside. But also when you have it professionally shrink wrapped, they hang moisture bags in the boat, so it sucks up the moisture, so it doesn't mess up the boat. Now I knew a guy that had a boat, a fiberglass boat like this also, and he put two canvases every year, and you know, his wood in the boat still went bad because he wasn't treating the canvas, for one. So he wasn't spraying the UV protector and the waterproofer on the canvas, so the canvas does break down. But for two, he left all the cushions on there, so it never got to breathe. So when you wrap it with this, or when you wrap it with canvas, for one, you got to really treat the canvas, and you got to prop it up so the moisture rolls off the canvas, because And if you don't, you're gonna get those saggy areas, and you're gonna get some drips if your canvas is not properly treated. And on this, it's not gonna let any moisture in, but it's also not gonna let the boat breathe, so it's gonna create moisture on the inside. Either way, do I think it was worth it? Now this right here, to have shrink wrap like this and they winterized the motor for me. They pulled my battery for me. So basically, all I gotta do is take the shrink wrap off and start the motor, and I mean, I should be good to go. I tapped it off with premium before the end of the season, and then they ran it for 15 minutes. It's about 95% with gas in there. People say run them completely empty. I don't believe in that, because then all your hoses dry out. Put stable in there and then run them. But yes, I think it's so much worth it to have your boat wrapped, and I'm about to grab that right now and put it in the garage. And I'll unzip the boot, take the boot inside, and I'll treat the boot with fire. The boot is the thing that zippers under. I'll treat it with the UV protector and waterproof, because I got some inside. Talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share.